go, gang.
Mommy, I want some.
It sounds good, Charlie.
I did it. I did it. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Is everything working? I think everything's working. All right. Okay. Holy shit. I just got my son down to nap just barely in time. All right. Let's see here. Let's move this over. And oh my God. Okay. Let me, you know what? Who gives a shit about where my camera's at? All right. So let's see here. Let's pop on over. Actually, I need to really quickly put a thing on the Twittersphere real fast. And then I will, let's see here. Come on, studio. Open up. That was Norm. Yeah, I was watching some Norm video. Let's see here. Copy the link. Go to the Twitters. Live now. Talking Vinegar. Syndrome. Send more paramedics. Boop. All right. Cool. Alrighty. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, my heart. Oh, my fucking heart. Okay. Now I just gotta get... Why is my stream isn't showing up on... wait a second. I'm gonna have to do Vinegar Syndrome on the other monitor because I can't read stuff from that far away. Look at my titties. Okay. I'm scared my son's gonna wake up. Okay. So let's pop on over here. Okay. Can we not? Oh yeah, I'm not seeing Trauma solo on the page. I did check this while I was peeing, by the way. So we got Censor, we got Flesh with Frankenstein, we got the whole package for the Friday Flash pre-order. So I think it's because you can only pre-order the package unless it's a specialty release, which I guess Flesh with Frankenstein, since it's a 4K. That's a 4K, right? I'm not crazy. Let's see here. Yep, UHD. Let's see, which I'll automatically be receiving. Sick ass. All right, we'll look at that in just a second. Let me make sure. I don't know if there's any new partner labels. No. Okay, cool. So this is super easy then. Barely an inconvenience. Oh God, I referenced him. All right. What do you think of the package? Tempting, but maybe I'll just wait. Trauma. I'm excited for Trauma. Let me go through this because I haven't actually gone through everything in detail, like as far as what they're talking about. I guess we don't have, so we got 2 secret releases. Oh, fuck. I got actually, 1 second, sorry. I always have to automatically, this Vinegar Syndrome is just super patriotic right now. Here we go. Let's see. Let's expand this a bit. 1 second. And boop-a-doop-a-doop. There we go. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'm going a little fast here. I didn't think I'd be able to actually make this stream because the baby was so mad. It was a mad baby. All right. So we got the secret releases, which I don't know. I'm assuming they don't have any clues here. Let's see. Cover duo must have surprise titles. We often save the weirdest and wildest films as surprises, and this upcoming duo will be no different, including our first foray into one of the craziest horror film making cultures on Earth for what is undoubtedly in the top 10 wildest films of its type, presented on UHD for the first time, plus a no less nuts, never on disc piece of American horror sleaze, lovingly restored for Blu-ray. You really can't go wrong. Wow. First foray into one of the craziest horror film making cultures on earth. Nollywood? I can't imagine that there's a UHD Nollywood release. Craziest horror film cultures for what is on first for have they not done Hong Kong before? Ooh. Titty in the screen caps, thank you. That's when I just don't know. Has there been a Hong Kong release on Vinegar Syndrome? I can't think of any. But I also could just be really stupid. That does happen a lot. Yeah, because like all I can think of like craziest horror film making cultures on earth that they haven't done before. I can think of Hong Kong. Nollywood is a very unlikely one because it's Nollywood. A lot of shot on tape stuff, and well, I mean they have film. The UHD thing is throwing me because it seems like Hong Kong would be the only like what horror film. Also culture, so it doesn't necessarily. It's not necessarily one area. That's tough. Okay, let's just move on. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That excites me. And then of course we got Censor. That's already been discussed. We'll take a look at this whole package, and then Flesh for Frankenstein. Let's take a look at Censor. What do we got here? First off, great cover. I love it. Love it. And I mean, it's a new movie. It looks like it looks. So, let's see here. This is not included in the subscription. Oh, and it's, yeah, I guess I get it the same amount either way. So I'll probably go ahead and buy it, but still. Let's see here. Of course, this is a VSP, so it's shot on film. It's a newly produced piece of cinema. And they are launching with Censor, which feels almost like a bit of a cheat to me. It feels like it's, let's make sure this isn't important. It's nothing important. Cool. So dig 'em. Shh, we're not talking about that yet. Have they not done Japan? That's another one. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess I can't think of any Japan. Have they done any Asian shit? I feel like they have to have done something Asian, but I'm not. But Japan, yeah, I guess I can't think of anything from Japan that they've done. Oh man, there's so many options. If it's Mystics in Bali, I'll also lose my mind. I would like to get an upgrade from the DVD of Mystics in Bali just straight to 4K UHD. Holy shit, I would blow a fucking gasket. God damn, that'd be awesome. Okay, all right, we gotta talk about this. So, Censor feels like a bit of a cheat because it really just is them saying, okay, now we can release new movies instead of just old stuff. But I'll accept it. I understand. I find it kind of funny. Because it's really just new stuff. The deluxe package features a beautiful hard box designed by artist Robert Samelin that holds a special slipcover designed by... Oh, it's one of those. Oh, that's exciting. Fuck yeah. Oh, very exciting. Let's see here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Festival hit, Censor. If you haven't seen Censor, then you haven't seen Censor yet, but I mean, it's fairly popular indie film. Actually, I'll go through it. Why not? We don't have a lot to talk about. Enid Baines, a film screener at the BBFC, has earned an unsavory reputation for being the organization's strictest, for being the organization's strictest censors of violent films. I guess censor of violent films. Anyway, unexpectedly, Enid is contacted by Frederick North, a notorious director of exceptionally brutal, low-budget horror movies, who has requested that she personally review his work for classification. While viewing one of North's films, Enid is struck by its narrative similarities to the disappearance of her own sister years earlier. But when she finds another of North's films, which stars a woman who bears a striking resemblance to her sister, Enid's life begins spiraling out of control, sending her on a mysterious and terrifying journey into the dark and violent recesses of her past. The acclaimed feature film directing debut of Prano Bailey Bond, Censor is a scathing indictment of Britain's notorious video nasty era, imagined as a horror film that's every bit as brutal and twisted as the nasties themselves, exquisitely photographed on 35mm by Annika Summerson, and featuring an electrifying score by Emily Levinez-Farok. Vinegar Syndrome Pictures proudly presents Censor in its UHD HDR home video debut with extensive bonus features, including Bailey Bond's earlier short film, Nasty. And full specs and special features be announced soon. So we don't got Dick. Has a Regine Blu-ray included, which, by the way, I don't know if I've said this before, but thank you, Vinegar Syndrome, for including fucking Blu-rays. I know that for some people it seems superfluous, but it's nice to be able to play this a movie on any player that you have. I mean, you know, we all have Blu-ray players. You know, if you need to, like, you know, like I lost the remote to my player, so I've been playing everything on the PlayStation. So like if it's like I can't watch a UHD right now. And I'll find the remote, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm a parent, so I lose remotes all the time. But I can't play my UHDs from Arrow on my Blu-ray, on my PlayStation, because they don't fucking include the Blu-rays. It's just the 4Ks. And then if I rip them to my computer, this is a more specialty thing. If I rip them to my computer, they look like garbage, depending on where they're being, you know, shown, because some programs are not going to apply the HDR to them, or the color science to them. It's just going to show that blank, not blank, what am I saying? That grayish. I'm so tired from rocking that fucking baby. Well, you know, the grayish image. I don't know why my brain isn't working. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Indonesian would make sense. Film illiterates. 100%. Oh my God. Oh God. If it's one of those crazy Indonesian horror titles, oh my God, I'm going to blow all over the place. Cool. So we don't know anything about this. But if you're not a subscriber, there's a discount price that I guess is going to be gone soon. Sunday specifically. And yeah, cool. And I get it for, I guess, $30. So nifty. I'll have to purchase that pronto. Flesh for Frankenstein. First off, do we have any details on this? It'd be really cool if we did. Nope. All right, well, I guess we'll just read what they say about it. In the annals of 70s horror, there are many iconic films. There is only one, Flesh for Frankenstein, and this edition will allow you to experience it as you have never before, and probably never dreamed you could. This package contains the Flesh for Frankenstein 3-disc set, including a 4K UHD and HDR edition of the film, and two Blu-rays, one containing the never before on video original 3D version of the film, as well as the flat version, plus close to 2 hours of newly shot video interviews, all housed in a deluxe hardshell case adorned with the classic artwork associated with this iconic film. Let's see. Oh shit. Let me just check a thing, sorry. I need to tell my wife that I got him down. I got the baby down, so no rush. Sweet cakes. I call my wife Sweet Cakes, fuck you. All right, so the package contains Flesh Frankenstein through this, blah, 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 blah. Deranged scientist Baron von Frankenstein, with the help of his bizarre assistant Otto, is determined to create a new master race, of which he will be the leader. To achieve his objective, he constructs two perfect zombies from an assemblage of body parts, intending them to mate. Meanwhile, complications ensue as Nicholas, a farmhand, begins an affair with the Baron's sexually frustrated wife, all while searching for his missing friend Sasha, whose head and brain have been used for Frankenstein's male zombie. A delectably gory and cynical social satire from acclaimed filmmaker Paul Morrissey, Flesh for Frankenstein is among the most original and transgressive interpretations of Mary Shelley's classic novel, with an exceptional cast led by Udo Kier in what might be his most iconic performance, Joe D'Alessandro, who just loves to fuck, Monique von Voren, an Italian child star Nicoletta Elmi, and featuring a lush soundtrack by Claudio Gizzi. Flesh for Frankenstein became an immediate midnight and cult movie sensation. Vinegar Syndrome proudly presents this true genre classic on 4K HD for the first time, along with its never-before-on-video original 3D version, newly restored from its original negative. So, yeah, we don't know dick, but cool cover. We got that going for us. No back, just the front. So that's cool. Let's see here. Looks beautiful. There's that nudity. There's Udo. Look at Udo, looking all cute and sexy. Oh, I just realized this is like got a slight... Wait a second. I'm going to just want to see if any filters are applied here. There are filters. What the fuck? I'm sorry. There were filters applied to my window for some reason. Have they lost their minds? $50 for Frankenstein. I mean, if it's a super deluxe package, 4K, then yeah, that's what you should expect. Gnarly. This looks great. Oh, there's a nipple. Oh, there's the insides. Look at them guts. I'm not going to go any further. Yeah, I mean, $80 is a lot. I'll give you that. Oh, I get it for 40, that means, right? Right? Do we? No. Yes, no. We don't get discounts in the 4Ks. I'm being... No, wait, this is included. What am I saying? Jesus Christ. It says it right here. And I just read it too. God, I'm so fucking tired. Yeah, I mean, it sucks to have to pay that. Here's the thing. Guys, fucking subscribe. Like, because it works out really well in the end. Like, yeah, that initial burst of money really sucks. It really sucks. Like, I'm not going to play with you. It sucks. But once you get past that, and once things are chill and cool and fun, man, it's so nice to not have to worry about this shit. Especially when you're like me and you want them all, because they're all just so fun. But I would say $50, not that bad. I think having it at having the RSP at $80 feels like a little much. But it is also a really sexy bit of packaging. Like, it's not like they're just putting out, like, some, like, just, it's a Blu-ray. Fuck you. Shit. It's they're putting out a piece of artwork. What are you going to do? Yeah, there's a lot going on there. The 3D helps a lot. The fact that they have this, like, OG version, essentially a lost version, in the package. My only problem with this, honestly, is that, let me bring it back. Boop. I really need to get one of those boards where I can just click. My only problem with this is you're expected to pay that without knowing exactly what the special features are. Now, would that be all that big of a difference for anyone? I don't think so. I don't think most people are going to be like, well, I would buy it, but I don't know exactly who's being interviewed. I don't think that would be the case. But, whatevs. Come on. Let's see. Plus, that Severin Focor box set cost me a pretty penny. Yeah, I feel you. I bought everything and the plate, so I get that. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. Shit. Fuck. 1 second. Sorry, I lost my thing. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we don't know dick about it, though. Other than it's a great film, I can give you that much. Paul Morrissey, man. So Censor, Frankenstein, and then this is kind of... I wish we had more information on these. So you can get the Flash... Oh, fucking balls. Fucking balls. The Everything, which... Flash pre-order. If you don't want... Well, I mean, fuck, this is kind of annoying. Like, I wish you could pre-order. I mean, well, also, here's the thing. This is like a special pre-order event. You're going to be able to buy these individually. It's just they want to offer this as a potential discount for people who are going to buy everything. So I think it makes sense to just, or it makes enough sense to only include Trauma and Creature in the bundle. I think it makes sense. Just by virtue of what kind of thing this, like, if this was like the actual Black Friday sale and you could only buy these through a bundle, I'd call bullshit on that. This, not so much, because this is a specialty event type thing. But $160, you get all 5 releases, including one of those is also a UHD. So I'm not good at math. So let's see. So it's 50 for Flesh of Frankenstein. Let's say it's 40 for the other UHD. And let's say, what's the usual? What is it? It's like 20 something dollars. What the fuck is it? $28 for the for these 3. Doop. Okay, so that comes out to about, okay, wow. So I guess the other UHD is pretty expensive because that's a pretty fucking good discount. Cool. Let's see here. Do I have like any additional screenshots? Looks like it's just, oh, look at that creature. Let's see here. God damn it, fucking tits. I've seen Creature, but I don't think I've ever seen it particularly good looking. But it's an Alien ripoff. Why am I not showing you guys the full thing? I'm a fucking asshole. So this is beautiful. Like when I saw Creature, I think on like some shitty DVD. Did not look very good. It's not a particularly great film, but like it's pretty cool. Now this is the one that really has me. I am really excited because I love Trauma. When people say that latter day Dario Argento all sucks, bullshit. Trauma. Now Trauma is admittedly on the edge of what you would consider latter day Dario Argento, but I think a lot of people lump it in, and that's unfair because Trauma fucking rules. Really solid film. I'm really glad that we have a yes sir. I'm really glad that we are getting a release from Vinegar Syndrome of this Dario Argento classic. I don't ever associate Vinegar Syndrome with Dario Argento. And here we are, some of that sweet nugget. Let's see here. God damn it, fucking honey, leave me alone. So let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Next up, the World Blu-ray premiere. Wait, did they say it? Okay. World Blu-ray premiere of William Malone's gory outer space thriller starring Klaus Kinski, Creature, which we've just restored in 4K from the original negative. Sick. And are proud to present in both its theatrical cut as well as the alternate Titan Find version. I did not know about the alternate version. That's pretty cool. Last for now is our latest Giallo Blu-ray by one of the biggest names in the history of movies, Dario Argento. Yeah, fair enough. And featuring gruesome deaths, or gruesome deaths. I mean that too. Gruesome effects by the legendary Tom Savini. It's Trauma, an English-friendly Blu-ray for the first time and presented in both its international English version and Italian theatrical version. Our edition is also jam-packed with newly shot interviews. But that's not even close to being all. And then, horror. Let's see, one of which will mark our first release of a film from a country known for producing some of the most incredible and unique, not to mention gory horror of its period, which we're bringing to UHD, and the other a long overlooked American horror supernatural gem that we're proudly bringing to Blu-ray for the first time. We can basically guarantee that you're not going to be disappointed. Oh boy, this is really, that Indonesian guess is really, I'm kind of hyping for that, I gotta say. Like, that's a very strong possibility. What's going on over here? I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Let's see. Wonkar Watt says, I still appreciate, I'm going to go back to, I still appreciate Vinegar Syndrome this year because of All American Murder, Death Promise, and Rush Week, but damn, these prices are irritating. Yeah, I mean, it is, you know, it's a premium company. And, you know, they got a new facility to pay for. Let's see what else we got here. I know this angle isn't great, by the way, but I'm in my video setup. Got to be an Italian splatter film. Why would it be an Italian splatter film? They've done plenty of Italian stuff. I feel like it has to be an Asian country. I don't know what else, because like especially when it says from a country known for producing some of the most incredible and unique, not to mention gory, horror of its period. That scream, like, it could be Japanese, it could be Hong Kong, and it could be Indonesian. Like, either three of those could theoretically fit the bill. Because like if it's a category 3 movie, that would, like, that's pretty gory theoretically. I mean, sometimes it's just fucking, but still, like, that could be very gory. But I don't know what's not been released so far that they would have gotten. Indonesian. I mean, fucking a lot of crazy shit. Wait, let me go through these chats real quick. It is a very niche release, as Kirk said. And now you get a 3D copy. Blood for Dracula was $45. Let's see. Is there a place to see Blood for Dracula and Flesh for Frankenstein? I'm interested, but spending $100 for 2 movies I've never seen, it seems a bit risky for my taste. I mean, I don't know where they would be streaming, but I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but there's always a place to see movies that you're thinking of buying for exorbitant costs. Guinea pig on Blu-ray. Probably not, but that'd be pretty funny. Let's see. Would have been nice if they would clarify if we were getting 2 3D versions of Flesh like they did on Silent Madness. That would be nice. Yeah, you know what? I'll give you that, Flickering. I do wish they would tell us if we're getting 2 versions, because I would like 2 versions. The red and blue really fucks with my eyes. Not that I can use the other version, because I don't have a 3D TV, but it's nice to know if I ever like come into money that I can do that. Let's see here. Or if I have a friend with a 3D. I bet I do have a friend with. Oh my god! I need to put a post on Facebook asking for a friend who has a 3D TV. I'm a fucking moron. All right. Let's see here. I do deserve a break today at McDonald's. Blindbot, Blood for Dracula, and I've watched it 3 times. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I could also, if y'all want, for those of you still thinking about it, I could just do a review of Blood for Dracula. It wouldn't be that hard. Like, I'd have to work it out of my schedule, but I could probably try to fast track a review of Blood for Dracula. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm like way behind on chat. First release of this. Oh, Voodoo, you like the setup? You like seeing my messy ass desk and like the teleprompter right here? Which, speaking of which, I wish I could. Yeah, it doesn't matter. My goal is to put a monitor right here that's taking the signal from my monitor, so I can see the Streamlabs stream. I can see the chat, and just look in the camera and talk to you directly. That's my goal, but I haven't gotten that figured out yet, because my monitors. Because this, well, actually, now I'm thinking about it, this monitor might have an out. This monitor does not have an output, because it's a fucking loser monitor. Anyway, let's see. Box of the Guinea Pig films. Mystics and Bali are Ghost of the Guts Eaters. That's where I'm putting my money. I would say that's a pretty strong one, especially since we haven't seen a Mystics of Bali Blu-ray yet. That definitely is questionable in my mind. You'd think that someone like maybe like Mondo or somebody. I think Mondo Macabro had the old DVD. I don't remember who. I think it was Mondo. Like, you'd think you would have seen a Blu-ray of that by now, because it's a pretty popular title. Let's see. I hear you, Matt. Let's see. Oh, Blood for Dracula and Flesh for Frankenstein are on YouTube. Cool. Definitely going after Trauma, Creature, Tough Guys Don't Dance, Whatever It Takes, Alien from LA, and Alley Cat during the cell. Yeah. Yes to all of those. Actually, I haven't watched Whatever It Takes yet, but based on opinions from other people. But Tough Guys Don't Dance and Alien from LA. Also haven't seen Alley Cat yet, but Tough Guys Don't Dance and Alien from LA. I will be getting reviews up of those sooner rather than later. And oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I was actually going to do Tough Guys Don't Dance. Yeah. What is today? Today's Friday. Yesterday. No, well, Thursday, today/yesterday, depending on your time zone. And it was just too much writing. And so I did an entire other video, which since this video counts for Thursday, I'm going to release the video I finished today tomorrow, which will give me time to work on my weekend stuff. It's pretty good. And I have another review for a Fulci joint heading just for patrons to the Patreon, probably either tomorrow or Saturday, just depending on scheduling. But anyway, that's already shot. Pretty quick review, I'm going to be honest, but still, it's a review. Let's see here. Oh, oh boy, I wish you told me that earlier, Cemetery Man, because I've not been to my mailbox since I got back. I probably should have, but I've just been so busy. I will go to my mailbox tomorrow and pick up that package. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see here. I want his review of Titan. Oh my god, I was so mad that I could not go to LA to see Titan. Or Titani? I think it's Titan? Whatever. When is it? It doesn't really matter because I'm pretty sure it's sold out by now. But I was so frustrated. Yeah, Titan 29th. Yeah, so I wouldn't have been able to see it either way. I can only be in LA from the 1st to the 3rd, and I'm so upset about that because I would have loved to have seen Titan. But one day I will talk about that car fucking movie. It reminds me of the image always reminds me of that one Jess Franco film, Night of Open Sex, maybe. It's oh god, there's some Jess Franco titles that they interchange with one another, but the one where she's like dancing on the car, and it's obviously a different place than the audience. Yes, Censor is a new film that came out this year. I don't remember when it started its festival run, if it was last year or this year, but extremely recent film. Very highly acclaimed. I don't think it has universal love, but a lot of people fucking loved it. So, LA meetup when, I mean, if people want to meet in LA, as long as we follow basic COVID guidelines, like I'm happy to do so. I don't know who is in LA, who watches. It is this year. Thank you, Snotrag. I just deep 6 2 heads is a really good line. They're not showing Lamb here, but they are showing Titanium. Yeah, I thought they were showing Lamb. I don't know what the fuck happened with that. Like, was there like, or is that just? Are you just talking about the theater, or because I thought it was showing at the movie theater? Is that not happening now? Let's see here. Yeah, Creature on Blu-ray is pretty sick. I feel like this is one of those where when I watch it on like a solid negative scan, I'll like it a lot more. I don't remember hating it, but I remember not being like the most. I feel like I saw it like in my early 20s, maybe, which seems like forever ago. Because I'm aging. Oh, your theater. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry, I got Beyond Fest in my brain. Yeah, I will post. I don't know how to organize a meetup anymore. It's been so long. I'll I'll figure something out for while I'm down there. I also need to figure out exactly when I'm getting in because I'm riding with people. I was going to originally take a flight and then my band friends were like, "Hey, you could come with us. We just happen to be going to LA the same weekend for a show." And I'm like, "Yeah, I like not spending money. I'll do anything I can to not spend money. I'm a cheap asshole." But yeah, I'm really sad that I had to miss out on so much stuff. I don't really have a lot to see at Beyond Fest, which is kind of frustrating because I'm getting there the 30th, I think. Or is it the 1st? No, because the 2nd is Sunday, so getting there Friday. I guess I could try to see Antichrist at midnight. I've never seen it in a theater, but can't see Lamb. Can't see Titan. Halloween Kills was sold out almost immediately, and I didn't know at the time I could see it, which makes me sad because my friend Michael Smallwood's in it, and I really want to. I'm going to talk to my friend Michael Smallwood. He's the sexy doctor in Halloween and Halloween Kills, and he's actually in the new trailer. And we're going to talk to him on Movie Loaf after the movie comes out. And I was really sad I couldn't see it in LA early because then I could just talk to him about it early, and you know. Oh, well, I guess he hasn't seen it, so I guess I don't know when he probably went to a premiere. I don't know. Fuck. I'm just really sad I can't see Halloween Kills. I'm very excited. I know it's going to end on like a cliffhanger where I'm like, that was half a movie, but I just really want to see it. Yeah, I really wanted to see Possession. Is that sold out yet? Let's see. Like there's part of me. Yep, it's already sold out. I really wanted to see Possession. I thought about like buying a ticket and flying just for the 8th, but I can't afford that. And October is going to be a hellacious work month for me. Like October is going to be the worst. I am going to be sweating bullets all month long. So I can't go. And it makes me so sad because Possession is legitimately one of my favorite movies of all time. Like it's probably top 10, top 15. At the very least, and man, I want to see it, but fucking work and living in Vegas and having a fucking family, like a loser. I feel like everything good is sold out now. I guess, yeah, but there's not much for me to see. But I'm seeing New York Ninja, which of course still has tickets. Of course it does. And that comes with an additional, like one of the special features from the disc that they're going to show, which I might be featured length. I don't know. Plus another Cynthia Rothrock joint, which that's pretty sick. That's pretty good to like. Since I'm going to LA for nothing, that's not bad. I wish I could see Spine of Night. That would be really sick. But of course, that's going to interfere with the New York Ninja screening. So I don't know. I guess that's about it for my. Oh, I'm going to try to see Woodland Stark and Days Bewitched, even though I'm getting the, disc. It'd be cool to see it in a theater. And then I might try Autopsy of Jane Doe, because I've actually never seen Autopsy of Jane Doe. And I guess I could try Allison's Birthday as well. I guess there is plenty for me to watch, theoretically. Because there's no way Allison's Birthday is 2.5 hours. I don't know how far Los Feliz is from the movie theater. I don't know where the Arrow is. But so I'm just rambling now. Dig 'em. I watched Possession for the first time last week, and oh boy, I love that. Yeah, it's so good. Oh my god. I assume the second Cynthia Rothrock movie is the one they're releasing. I would assume so, yeah. So, that's all cool. I guess, there is a certain like sadness for me that I, am watching stuff that I'm just going to own on disc immediately afterward. But at the same time, there are a lot of Vinegar Syndrome releases that I wish I had seen in theaters. Like to watch Death Promise in a theater with people. Holy shit, that'd be amazing. Or Tough Guys Don't Dance. Oh my God. Dr. Caligari is playing on the 3rd. Yeah, I think that, let's see, when is that? That's 7 p.m. I can't make it because I'm going to be driving back to LA. That also makes me sad. I really wanted to see Dr. Caligari on the big screen as well. There's a lot of stuff that I just fucking just really want, but can't. It makes me really sad. Yeah, autopsy. I'm hoping. You know, it's a pain in the ass to collect Dragon Ball Z. I agree. As a fan of Dragon Ball Z, I agree. Did Limbo sell out? Holy shit. Or are you talking about something else? Wait. I'm gonna see stuff, I gotta see stuff. Doodly dee da doo doo doo. Gotta see stuff, oh, gotta see stuff. Gotta see stuff, oh, doo doo. I don't know how we're going up in viewers. I've stopped, like, I'm done. There's nothing else to really talk about. Okay, you're talking about something else. Okay. Okay. Hey, Joel. Yeah, we're done. But yeah, you know, it's good. What are you linking me here? Is this one of your pornos? Oh, After Blue. Fuck. Bro, I want to see After Blue so bad. When I saw it was showing, I was so excited, and then motherfuckers, like, I couldn't make it work. I couldn't. There's just so much that I just can't, and it makes me sad. This is just the Michael's Pity Party. Welcome to the Michael's Pity Party, everybody. But I am gonna probably do a lot more streams soon, just because and I talked about this last stream. I feel really bad about the lack of content for my channel. Partly because I feel like I'm losing patrons. Well, I know. What am I saying? There's a reason when you lose patrons. You don't lose patrons just for fuck all. But it's because I'm not putting out enough content. And the reality is, if I really compartmentalized and got my timing right and didn't play perfectionist all the time, I would get out more content. So, I'm gonna try and get out more stuff, and just let certain things go. Like, I finished a list video that's gonna go up tomorrow, and it probably could be better. It could be flashier. It could have a bit more editing to it, but I think it works perfectly fine as it is. And if people don't like it, then I'll learn from that. And too much to do in the life of a working dad. Don't I know it? I'm hoping, I mentioned this last stream. There is a big change happening in October that I cannot talk about. And I'm hoping, like, the first couple weeks are probably going to suck, honestly. But once I get used to it, I'm hoping I'll have more time in the grand scheme. I'm hoping. Again, I don't know, but I'm hoping. If I play my cards right and I compartmentalize correctly, and I get a little faster on the old edit bay, then I should be sitting high and pretty. I don't know basic terminology. Yeah, I would like. I'm gonna try to do more streams. I don't know. I'm gonna try a few gaming streams, probably. Nothing too crazy. I'm not. I don't have time, obviously, to be like one of those Twitch streamers who's like playing games all day. But I would like I was thinking about playing the original Resident. I was thinking of doing some news stuff on Twitch, and by news stuff I mean basically like doing what I do day to day, which is look up movie news, stream that to Twitch, and then cut up segments for the YouTube channel. Kind of like how I'm thinking of it like I watch a lot of political YouTubers, and like take Hassan, for example. If you watch Hassan Abi, Hassan Piker, but Hassan Abi is the username. This is not, by the way, this is not me like showing my actual political bent. It's just someone I watch sometimes. But he'll stream all day, and then who works for him, takes little bits and bobs, little different stories, edits them a bit, and puts them on YouTube. I thought that seemed fun. So we'll see. Play Night Trap. I should play Night Trap. That's a very good suggestion. Vosh does that. Yeah, basically every, like, David Pakman, And then, I mean, even literally anyone. Like I feel like, well, Joe Rogan does that. It's a podcast, obviously, but Joe Rogan does that. All kinds of people do that. And I'm sure others in the like entertainment field do as well. I just don't pay attention to a lot of entertainment YouTubers. I don't like Jimmy Dore straight up, or Kyle Kyle. Let's see. I also I should again, because I'm trying not to talk politics on YouTube anymore, or Twitter. What I watch does not directly relate to my actual political beliefs or preferences. These are just what I have. I listen to a lot of stuff like on a second monitor while I work, and that's just, you know, what comes up. Anyway, let's see here. Butters is eating blueberry pancakes. Good for you, Butters. Let's see. Oh yeah, gamers do it. I always fucking forget gamers exist, because it's another thing I just don't watch. I never watch gamers on YouTube. That would have been a much better example. Fuck. Let's see here. I'm not gonna have this discussion on the stream. Sorry. I know when I shouldn't be talking about something nowadays. But yeah, I'll play Night Trap. I'll play some Resident Evil, basic shit, and then gonna do some videos with the wife, and then I also have some friends I want to do some videos with. I might fold some of that into Movie Loaf, just because I like doing Movie Loaf. But I have some friends that I think would be very interesting. I have actually one of my friends. She's a cosplayer. Her name's Cheyenne. Cheyenne Jazz Weiss. Which I don't know her Instagram handle, but she's fairly easy to find. Buxom black girl. And I would love to have her in to do some stuff. It's just we're both very busy people. But she's great and very knowledgeable and a huge horror fanatic. And she'd be a lot of fun to talk to about some stuff. I think we actually, for the longest time, we were going to do a Ginger Snaps episode of that coffee. I don't even remember what we called it, but that we did one episode on cats when it came out. And it was just Casey and I drinking coffee and talking about cats. And it was okay. But it's a format that we could definitely do again. And that was the next one we were going to do was Cheyenne. And then the plague happened. And it was like, fuck. But yeah. Slightly out of focus in the foreground. Not sure what's being referred to. All right. So yeah. I don't know what else there is to talk about on this here. Let's see here. Like, I mean, we got stuff, and it's cool. I don't know what the... Like, there's like no Asian stuff, right? Like, I'm gonna say Indonesian. Like, I'm gonna go with film illiterates and say Indonesian for the secret title, or the foreign secret title. Because that's the best. That's the smartest bet, I think. It's that, Hong Kong, or Japan. And it could go any which way, honestly. I feel like Indonesian, then Hong Kong, then Japan. Although it could be like if it's like the early 2000s, which I highly doubt that they would do. Like Japan would make sense. Oh, it's just so hard. It's just so hard. I don't know. I just don't know. Who do you think we win in a fight? A taco or a grilled cheese? You know, I'm gonna be honest with you here. Wait, I gotta get my. Where's my smokes? Where the fuck? Oh, it's right here. I'm a fucking moron. Wait, make sure the baby's not. Okay, cool. Well, the kung fu sounds in the opening of Vinegar Syndrome is from Wonder Woman, which is a great film. Wait a second, let me actually. Oh, I'm such an old man. Wonder Women. Look at that. Wait, come on. There we go. Wonder Women. Wonder Women. A fun little movie. I need to review this one because it's super good. Like, it's not amazing. But it's, it's a good little film. And it would make for, a fun, and actually I should, because it's one I've watched. I should definitely, I'm gonna throw that in the pile for the to be reviewed soon, because that's such a good clickbait title. The movie that Vinegar Syndrome gets its theme music from. That's actually not a very good title. I don't know. I could probably come up with something. I'll get my crack marketing team on it. But what was I talking about? Yeah, it's the theme song for Wonder Woman. It's in the opening titles, I think. I wish I could bring it up right now, but it was on my drive that died. This is my big, this is Mr. Spunky. He was my 12 terabyte drive, and he is dead. So, and I do not feel like paying the exorbitant amount of money to get the data retrieved just yet. So, it's gone forever. And I do not have a Blu-ray player in my computer software-wise, so I cannot show it right now. But yeah, Wonder Woman, really good movie. It's like a less exciting Raw Force in tone, and less funny. It's not like Raw Force. It's kind of like Raw Force, but it's a mid-budget shot in the Philippines. Kind of sort of Fu Manchu James Bond riff, and it's good. It's good. Let's see here. It's funny you mention the creature from the Black Lagoon, Aculos, because I mention Rico Browning in tomorrow's video. Rico Browning, who also has some very ill health, and people should send him letters and money. I don't know if I think he needs money. At least letters. Yeah, category 3 would make sense for Vinegar Syndrome. That's why, again, I think Hong Kong is Hong Kong is a very strong possibility. I think part of me is just when Mystics of Bali was brought up, I was like, oh, it'd be so amazing if it was Mystics of Bali. Holy shit. But category 3 would make sense. I just don't know what category 3 movie they would be putting out, but I mean, there's plenty of them, so it's possible. I'm just very excited. I love movies. Fuck, man. They do a lot of judo chops to the neck. That is true. I don't know what's pricing. Anyway, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff here. What do I got? Oh, recommendations. I recommend this tomorrow, but MPD Psycho, so good. So good. He did direct Mr. No Legs. Can you guess why I mentioned him in a video? Why am I... Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, that's not gonna work. Good night, Juan Carwet. Thank you for joining in. And thank you for the compliment. So, MPD Psycho is a TV miniseries that Takashi Miike did, and I actually don't remember the plot very well because I saw this a long, long time ago. I'm pretty sure I had the DVD, but I don't know whatever happened to it, so I've had to buy it again. But so I remember seeing it in Best Buy, and I feel like that's where I got it, or maybe I got it through Netflix after seeing. I don't know, but the only thing I remember a bunch of weird bullshit. But the one thing that sticks out of my mind is Takashi Miike uses awful, I hesitate to even use the word CGI, rain in the movie, where it's just a normal day out. The characters are talking, and they're supposed to be in the rain, and it's just this digital overlay of rain coming down. And I thought that was the most bold and delightful choice for him to make as a filmmaker. Like, it's 100% a cheap. Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you for subscribing, Stabwest. Oh god, oh fuck me. Why is that so loud? Oh my god. It is based off the manga, yeah. And it's so good. I really, really like it. It's fairly short, even though it's a miniseries. It's only 116 minutes. I think this is all of it. I seem to remember it not being... Maybe I guess it was complete. I don't remember. I feel like it was originally put out in volumes, but I could be wrong about that. It doesn't say anywhere on here that it's in volume, so I guess it has to be the full thing, right? Yeah, and it actually has a note here. Please note, since MPD Psycho was filmed for television, the violent footage has been digitally masked with static. Though we attempted to find that footage uncut, it no longer exists. That's another thing about it. That at the time, when I was watching it, I just thought, that is a bold choice. And not gonna lie, if you ever see, like, there's a chance that you will one day see the fake-ass digital rain in one of my movies, and it will not be an accident, and it will not be because I'm cheap. Although that. It'll be because I loved MPD Psycho so much. Loved this series. Can't wait to revisit it. Based on what I've just said, I'll probably hate it. But patrons, by the way, I will be releasing a Warriors of the Year 2072 review for you. It's not super detailed, just because it was one of those, like, I have just enough time to record this amount of stuff and edit it and get it out. But I'm going to be talking about this movie for the normal channel at some point in the future, not very soon, but I thought I might as well get a Blu-ray review out there for patrons while it was fresh in my mind. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, if you are, by the way, so Gold Ninja, I believe is still, let's see here. Doop. Take care, Joel. Yeah, this is a late stream. I just because of the Vinegar Syndrome thing. Obviously, we're done now. Oh my god, it's so big. We're done now. So, oh fuck, wait, home. Let's see here. So, of course, they still have Thrilling Bloody Sword available for $20. Go ahead and buy this. There's only 800 units, so it will be gone sooner rather than later. But they have a few releases that you might be interested in buying. Since there's still people watching, why not just go through this, you know? But this is the MPD Psycho is a DVD. I don't think it was ever been released on Blu-ray. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. We're pretty done. I'm just like talking about shit at this point. So if you were just here for the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, yes, we are done. This is just me fucking around for a few minutes to make the most of the stream. Although we're coming up on an hour. Wow, holy shit. We've already been talking for an hour. All right, so I'm gonna make these little recommendations, and then we're gonna be done. So if you're gonna buy, Gold Ninja does have a pretty high shipping rate because it's in Canada. Although maybe if you're in Canada, it's less bad. I don't know. So first off, I have not watched these yet, but just by virtue of who they're made by, I will have reviews soon, but I don't know when exactly. But Teddy Bomb and Impossible Horror are both directed by Justin Decloux, who runs Gold Ninja Video, and also is co-host of the Important Cinema Club, which I love. So definitely recommend getting those. I've heard some bad things about the audio quality, which makes sense for, you know, low to no budget cinema. But we'll see. I will try to review those sooner rather than later. But there's a bunch of great stuff. A lot of it I don't own, but I've heard great things. And some stuff is out of stock entirely. Like Flesh Freaks is out of print, which made me really sad when I found out. The Dragon Lives Again sounds bonkers banana pants. It's a Bruceploitation movie in hell. Let's see. If you want something weird that is kind of a that's super fucking weird, right? You are frequently verbose. Thank you. What did I think of the releases, Ricky? I really liked everything. I'm very excited. Creature, I'm probably the least excited about, but I'm still very intrigued because it's been so long since I saw it and it was in bad quality. Flesh for Frankenstein, of course, awesome. And Trauma is a fantastic Dario Argento film. So I am all in. Goddamn. So Don't Let the River Beast Get You is a really weird film. And I did not jive with it entirely. But as we've seen recently, I hated Shang-Chi. And I thought Malignant was boring. So my opinion does not really mean a whole lot at the moment. That being said, Don't Let the River Beast Get You. I think if you get with its jive, it's really cool. There's a shitload of special features on this disc. So if you just like learning a lot about a movie, no matter what, you will. And if you just want to learn like about a whole cult phenomenon you were previously unaware of, modern media, whole weird shit that like the films of Matt Farley and the music of Matt Farley, it's a whole fucking rabbit hole. I would say check out the episode of Important Cinema Club on Matt Farley. And there's also an interview with him that might be that episode or it might be another episode. I think it's that episode. But really interesting stuff. Again, didn't jive with it, but I think a lot of you might. So Don't Let the River Beast Get You is available from Gold Ninja Video. So that is another option for something to put in your cart so that $10 really, counts. Local Legends is, I shit you not, Matt Farley doing a biography of himself. Let's see, the Roger Corman set I've not actually dug into yet, but it has Ski Troop Attack, which I could not find anywhere else when I bought it. So that's pretty dope. That was a little movie that Roger shot with a bunch of students in some snowy Midwestern region. So that's intriguing. Let's see here. Stranger the Swamp, I really wanted to get, but did it sell out or did I just... Yeah, it's out of stock, unfortunately. So no point talking about that. Let's see here. Ninja Vortex is a Godfrey Ho collection. I would definitely recommend that. Do not get in And God Said to Cain unless you just really love that movie, because of course there's now a Blu-ray of it that's like good quality. Let's see here. There's Don't Let the River Beast Get You. War God I have not dug into yet, but I did buy it. Seems really interesting. Let's see. The Other Side of Gary Graver is a really cool release, all about Gary Graver, who of course shot a lot of porn and also helped Orson Welles with his final project. Let's see. Wonder Child, I've heard great things about. Or I'm sorry, Kung Fu Wonder Child, and I'm actually going to add to my order when I get a chance to email them. So I would recommend that just because it looks fucking bonkers as shit. The Jackie Exploitation set is amazing. I love this set. I have not gotten through all of it yet, but goddamn, 100% worth the money. So good. Let's see. And yeah, I think Dinosaurs in a Mining Facility is sold out. No, it's not. That's an interesting one. I've seen people talk about this. It does not necessarily look like my jam, but I might buy it at some point just because people seem to like it a lot. And the thing, again, about Gold Ninja Video, like, look at this. It's a feature-length making-of documentary, audio commentary with the director and Justin, video commentary with stars, featurettes. We got music of the film, dinosaurs in a movie theater, interviews, festival footage, ads, trailers, and more. So, like, all this stuff that they put in, like, Justin loves a good Blu-ray, and he makes sure that all of the Blu-rays are like have just a loving amount of special features. The other thing to note, I guess, just in case you're unaware of Gold Ninja Video, a lot of their releases are either super indie low budget or they're public domain. And so, like, for example, the Three Stooges collection or Kung Fu Zombie or the Roger Corman collection, or Bela Lugosi meets a Brooklyn Gorilla. These are all from sources that they did not source, but they're just the best sources they could find at the time, and then they added a shitload of special features. So the idea is that it's like when you went to a store and saw like the public domain movies on like shitty DVDs. It's like that, except lovingly attended to. So just to give you an idea. Let me get back to the chat real quick. Dragon Lives Again is beyond bananas pants bonkers, I've heard. Apparently Thundering Mantis is a good one. I'm glad that someone else agrees that Malignant was boring. I feel like I've been taking crazy pills. I guess last thing I want to mention, let me know if you guys want me to review Shang-Chi, because I feel like I need to get something out of that experience, because it is, and I shit you not, my least favorite Marvel movie. And I hate to say that because I love a good kung fu flick, and I hate to say this, Shang-Chi, not a good kung fu flick. Not a good kung fu flick. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, because Shang-Chi, shitload of 4 and 5 star reviews. Malignant, shitload of 4 and 5 star reviews. And I'm just sitting there like, why? I don't get it. Am I just an old man now? I don't understand. Like, the fact that I'm going to have to go through Shang-Chi so many times in the future for my job fills me with dread. I was bored out of my fucking mind watching that movie. And I'm sorry, the fight scenes just aren't that good. It looks like the choreography was pretty good, but the way that it's shot and the way that it's post-processed, it's just so boring to watch. The bus fight was good. I did like the bus fight, but the bus fight was like second or third best fight in any normal Hong Kong kung fu movie. Sin Arcadia, go see Malignant. Like, the thing is with Malignant, like, I understand Malignant to some degree, the love for it. It's one of those movies I just did not jive with. Like, I got the joke and I was into the idea, but like the way that James Wan did it, it just fell flat for me for like a good 50 minutes. I was just, ugh. And then when it got back on the rails, I just, it wasn't the same. And then I really didn't feel like the ending was that stellar. So once you like combine all those things, I don't know, like Insidious Chapter 2. Now that's a fucking movie. That's a great film. Malignant, great core concept, great ripoff. I love the character design of the character I'm not going to talk about. And there's some amazing cinematography and some really cool, there's a great use of Where's My Mind? It's a cover by a group that I now cannot remember the name of, but great use of that. Like, James Wan, amazing filmmaker. I don't know. I feel like he has a style that works most of the time, and sometimes it doesn't. It didn't work for me here. I also was not a big fan of Aquaman. I had a good enough time with Aquaman, but I wound up kind of meh on it. Even though I should have loved it. It had a Kraken. Spoilers for people who haven't seen, well, Pixies didn't do the cover of Where's My Mind in this film. I actually, let's see. It is, let's see, there's the soundtrack. Safari Riot. Safari Riot was the band. Saw, Conjuring, Insidious, that's it. You know what? The Saw franchise is one of my favorite little franchises. It's if I had guilty pleasures, it would be a guilty pleasure, but I really like Saw. I saw every movie in the Saw franchise in theaters, basically opening weekend, and all the way through, like up to Spiral. I've seen every single one in theaters, and I do not regret it. Some are really bad, and some are really good, and some are in between. But it's a fun franchise to follow. I wish that they had stuck to the like absurd continuity of the first 7 films, when they did the last two, because it feels like they kind of ignore things. And one of my favorite things about Saw was that it was like an annual soap opera, like an annual Halloween soap opera. And that just, it left me so giddy. Even when I was disappointed, there was one in the middle there that I was pretty disappointed with, but then the next one made up for it. So I love Saw. And then Conjuring 2 is good. Insidious Chapter 2 is fantastic. Insidious Chapter 2, I feel like Insidious Chapter 2 did to me what Malignant did to a lot of people watching that, because it completely flips the previous film on its head and does something really cool with the idea of ghosts that I had never really thought about before. And it felt legitimate. That's what it is. Malignant feels like a retread with like some fancy trappings. And Insidious Chapter 2 feels like an original, like next level work. It felt like something where you were actually like, Wan was actually revolutionizing the genre to some degree. And I know a lot of people didn't like it, if I remember correctly. It was definitely a movie that when I first saw it, I was like, that was weird. And I had to think about it a bit. But as I thought about it, I was just really into it. So I definitely recommend Insidious Chapter 2. Ricky, I also saw Texas Chainsaw 3D in theaters, and it's also a memory that I cannot ever get on my noggin, because not only was it Texas Chainsaw 3D, but it was the noisiest fucking theater experience of all time. Like, nobody could shut the fuck up. And I recognize it's a stupid movie. It's not very good. It is one of the few times I don't usually care like how hot an actress is, but holy shit. That was ludicrous. I just wanted to watch the movie, and everybody was so fucking loud the entire time. And so I was just frustrated. And then I was watching this movie that was in and of itself frustrating. And I'll never forget it. It's up there with when I saw Alien versus Predator. I remember distinctly the girls sitting behind me. I guess they're like teenagers maybe, which I was a teenager as well. And we're all getting up at the end, and they say, "That was the best movie I've ever seen." And I died internally. It was my most snobbish moment where I was just like, I hate everything. Let's see here. Didn't like the first Insidious. Okay, yeah, maybe don't watch it if you didn't like the first one. Third one's also really good, by the way. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, it is 10:16 my time, which I'm an old man and I gotta go to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream. I am really excited for what we're getting from Vinegar Syndrome. I wish we had more to talk about, but there's no special features or anything. And all I can really say about the movies is I like all the ones I've seen, and I'm excited for the ones I haven't. That's about it. Yeah. That's all I got. That's it. Oh, titty. That's it, everybody. Let me make sure this doesn't suck ass real quick. Boop a doop a doop a doop a doo doo. Let's see. Boop boop boop. All right, y'all. I hate when someone comes in and says "What's up?" just as I'm finishing. And I'm amazed. We started with like 60 viewers, and we still have 60 viewers, and we went up a little bit in the middle there. That's insane. Thank you guys. I'll be doing more dumb streams in the future, more videos. I'm going to try to do a video or stream every day through October. We'll see how that works. But until next time, guys, thank you so much. And whether it's directed by Matt Farley or not, go watch a movie. This video is sponsored by Michael Keene's Merch Palace. Check it out at the link in the description, where you can get all of your Michael Keene merch needs. Don't have a Cub Groans t-shirt yet in commemoration of Grizzly 2? Get your ass on it! Don't have an Orville Ketchum as himself t-shirt? What the fuck is wrong with you? Of course, you can't go wrong with the classic Philip the Vinegar Cat t-shirt. Grab that shit! This anonymous man loves his shirt. He also loves cats, and we can assure you no cats were harmed in the making of these shirts. Look at that cat. She's doing just fine. And while you're checking out, don't forget to throw a But Does It Have a Commentary mug